What's up, everybody? And I'm back here with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be talking about Naruto and his childhood and all that. And without further ado, I'd like to get into this video. First, we're gonna talk about Naruto's childhood. Now, Naruto had a pretty fucked up childhood, starting with at his birth, got a nine-tailed fox sealed into him. Parents died. Grew up without parents, like just already life just destroyed. Followed by whole village hating him because he got the nine tails in him. He didn't even know about the nine tails at first, so he just living a whole messed up childhood. So he going to school. He go to school. His teacher is Aruka Sensei, and he failed his graduation exam 3 times because he couldn't find out how to do this one jutsu. When the one jutsu he couldn't do, he ended up, because somebody told him to, stole the forbidden scroll and learned how to actually do the shadow clone jutsu, which gave him the passing grade. I would also like to add in, before we get to the next part, that Naruto as a child was actually a very troublesome child. He would paint all over the Hokage faces, yell at the people, yell at the third Hokage, so he don't care about people and all that. And he had a real messed up childhood. He would always sit on this swing that's outside his school while at the graduation, he sat on that swing, watched everybody in his class graduate twice without him. And he started wearing goggles on his head because he wanted to feel like he had a headband. And now that I added that in, we can get to this next part. After Naruto finally passed the graduation exam, he started going on missions with Team Kakashi, which was him, Sasuke, and Sakura. A little background information on them is Sakura, useless, trash. Sasuke played more of a bigger role, but I'm going to talk about that when that time comes. So, they going on missions. The first mission was escort mission. Well, no, the first mission was finding a cat, but their first mission that I'm considering was like an escort mission. And they had to escort a bridge builder to go build a bridge. So, they escort him. Naruto meets Heiku and Zabuza. Heiku was a boy that Naruto thought was a girl at first, and then found out he was a boy. And then they ended up coming into Zabuza, who had to kill the bridge builder. So now they fighting Zabuza and stuff. Zabuza trying to kill the bridge builder. Kakashi like, just stay around the bridge builder. I'm fighting him. So they fighting. Bam, Kakashi getting his ass beat. But Sasuke and Naruto had this plan where they made Naruto had this plan, made the double Demon Wind Shuriken. Boom. They threw the Demon Wind Shurikens. He do that, free Kakashi, they finish the jump. So, Heiku come out of nowhere because Zabuza losing. Heiku started beating up on Naruto and Sasuke. And Naruto saw Sasuke getting beat up because they was trapped inside this crystal ice mirror dome igloo type jump. They were stuck inside that. So, they ended up, they was just stuck inside that. They ended up fighting. Sasuke ended up getting beat up. And right then, Naruto, this is the first time Naruto found out that he had this fox in him, like, for 100% fact, knew, like, used the power of it. So, he using the power, moving real fast and all that. They ended up breaking through the jutsu. They beat up Heiku and stuff. And then all the villagers come mad at and screaming at Zabuza and all that. It was crazy. It was a wild jump. But then after that, boom, Zabuza and Heiku, they passed this part. Bridge builder finished building the bridge. And now we on the next part. The Chunin exams. First part of the Chunin exams, from what I know of, it was like they in the forest. You gotta get 2 scrolls and come back in order to pass. You start off with either, I believe it's Earth Scroll and a Moon Scroll or something like that. I forgot. I don't know. But you gotta have one of each type of scroll So gotta hit the Earth and the Moon and come back in order to pass. So we at this part, boom. They meet this pedophile boy. His name Orochimaru. He pedophile. And then he bit Sasuke on the neck, gave Sasuke a curse mark. Bam. We passed this first part because there's no point in continuing it. Now we in the battle part. Naruto got a battle. What's this nigga named Kiba and what's this dog name? Akamaru? Yeah, at a battle Kiba and Akamaru. Sasuke got a battle some random boy. I don't even know what village the random boy was from. And Sakura got a battle. Yeah, it was real crazy. Cut her hair and managed to trap Sakura in it. We don't even know how actually, I think their battle ended in a draw, if I'm not mistaken, because they both bums. But the only thing is that is better looking than Sakura, so she get credit. Boom. And she's actually more useful than Sakura in most cases. Bam. Better than Sakura. Next part. We have the actual Chunin. Well, no, we're not going to talk about the actual one yet. We're going to talk about the rest of the fights. Boom. Hinata versus Neji. Neji kicks some ass. Boom. Okay. Naruto vowed on Hinata's blood, like, I promise I will beat Neji up, bro, on my dead homies. How my man's Naruto was. It was crazy. So now we're at the actual fight. And this is where everything really starts to take place. Now, Neji and Naruto fighting. This when Naruto actually learning how to take full control of the non-tails in this fight. But I'm going to get a little background information. Man's Jiraiya did something to Naruto because Orochimaru was touching on Naruto's belly and did something to that little seal joint. So Jiraiya do something to the seal joint to like remove the seal that little pedophile young boy put on him. So bam, fighting Neji. It's going crazy. My mans keep using shadow clones like jutsu. Yeah. They over here using shadow clones like crazy. Neji like, shadow clones don't work on me. Like, you over here vowing on your dead homies, can't even beat me. So they just going at it. Like it's like something, it's really something crazy. Like the Naruto like, well, watch this. And then Neji was like, you're in range and you can't escape my 8 trigrams. Hit this man with the 8 trigrams, 64 pounds. I mean, that man's dirty. Blood coming out the man's mouth. He fly back. He can't move. This one, he was like, Kurama, you gonna give me some chakra because you've been living in my body for a minute, G, and I don't like that you're living in my body with no compensation. So, Naruto, boom, got the chakra from the non-tails. He is going off. No holding back, just mad. And then they going at it. Neji used the palm rotation to put enough force into his blow. Naruto used the non-tails chakra to put to his blow. Boom, they both fall. Neji get up. Walk over to the Naruto clone. You can't beat me, Naruto. And that's on your dead homies. So, boom. Shadow clone disappear. Here come Naruto on the ground. Bruh, I'm telling you, he hit this man's with some Street Fighters move. That was like, doom. Hadouken. He put Neji out of commotion. Boom. He beat Neji. Followed by that was the event, which went down, I believe, as the Third Great Ninja War. So during the Third Great Ninja War, what started it was the Hidden Sand was planning an ambush. So right now is Gaara and Sasuke match. Boom. They fighting. Gaara going to this little dome circle thingy. And then Sasuke run up Chidori and stab through it. Gaara starts screaming. And then he starts turning into the One Tails. So now the war technically started already. So they all fighting in all this. Everybody fighting. It's blood everywhere. Naruto chasing after Gaara because Sasuke is. Well, Naruto chasing after Sasuke. Sasuke chasing after Gaara. And it's just going off right now. Like, it's heated already. Gaara beat up Sasuke. Sasuke fall because of the curse mark thingy. He, used the sand to get Sakura trapped to a tree that's slowly suffocating her. and Naruto fighting. Naruto get more chakra from Kurama. They fighting. He headbutt Gaara. Boom. Third Hokage just used Reaper Death Seal trying to kill Orochimaru. Couldn't kill Orochimaru though. Orochimaru can't move his arms. Third Hokage did. This is the end of the war. So now we at the end of the war. Everybody attending the funeral. After the funeral, Jiraiya was like, "Alright, Naruto, I'ma train you." They set out on their little 2 to 3 year journey. I think it was 2.5 years, 2 to 3 years, yeah, journey. And Naruto training and stuff. Now this will be the climax of my video, the part 1 anyway. Next part, I'm gonna talk about the Shippuden part. But I know I missed out some things, like when he learned the Rasengan and stuff. See, I tried to add in the things that I would consider to be important, but I'm not talking about this man's life story. I'm just talking about Naruto. I'm not explaining man's entire life story. I just explained what happened leading up to when he left up. But I know I left some parts out, like when they had to go get Tsunade to become Hokage and stuff like that. But we don't care about that, okay? We don't care about Tsunade. I know I missed out the part where Naruto says Tsunade and stuff. We don't care about that either. And I know I missed the part when he learned the Rasengan. We don't care about that. But y'all should please like and subscribe. I mean, like, YouTube algorithm. Plus, I want more subscribers and stuff. So, thank you. And I'll upload part 2 whenever I'm finished.